Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Viewer discretion is advised.
Largest fire in Louisiana state. Tonight, the largest fire in Louisiana state history continues to burn, along with hundreds of fires along the Gulf Coast, forcing evacuations. CBS's Nicole Skanga reports that triple-digit temperatures are making it difficult for those battling the flames.
In Maryville, Louisiana, fire crews are in a race against time, trying to contain a massive wildfire that has burned nearly 12,000 acres.
It's moving pretty fast, and you can feel the air picking up. That's from the heat of the fire sucking air into the fire.
Firefighters are working overtime to get.
Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. Welcome. This is your humble servant, Big Levi. And today is Shabbatai, August the 26th, 2023, and it's currently 5:41 p.m. Eastern Time, pre-recorded. This Esau's Trouble might be released at 9:30 or 9 p.m. I'm not quite sure because I started real late today. Great glory to the mighty one, beloved, okay? The reason why I stopped right quick is because of what this gentleman just said here. Okay, he said, what you just hear here, let's hear him again, okay? Let's hear him.
And you can feel the air picking up. That's from the heat of the fire sucking air into the fire.
Okay, he said you can feel the air picking up. It's the heat of the fire sucking the air and then burn it. Okay, people don't understand. Fire burns substances such as woods and things like that, but fires primarily, above all, need air to burn or to consume whatever that it needs to consume. If it doesn't have the air, it won't consume it. That's why a lot of people in Lahaina perish, because the fire sucked the air and they suffocated before they got burned. Okay, they got suffocated before they got burned. So that's why we wanted to just throw that in there. Now, beloved, before we go into this, we have multiple tab open. Then again, I haven't watched those videos. Okay, this is what we do. We've been doing this for the past 3 years. This is how we always do it. The brethren send us videos. They send us emails, and we find emails, and then that's how the Most High communicate with us. That's how the angels communicated with us. Okay, so to the people that are new here, thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. We do not ask you to subscribe. We only ask you to watch, be a witness, because every single person will be called. We do not ask you to click or share. We're simply asking you to witness. Make a judgment for yourself. Ask yourself, the people that are over there in Louisiana, are they doing this to themselves? Is that what that is? Are those people doing this type of things to themselves? Are they burning down their own multi-million-dollar houses? I'm not quite sure where this place is. Let's listen where it is so we can take a good look.
Skanga reports that triple-digit temperatures are making it difficult for those battling the flames.
In Maryville, Louisiana, fire crews are in.
Okay, Maryville, Louisiana. Let's see where Maryville is exactly in Louisiana. Google Earth. All right, let's check Google Earth. I'm trying to download it, but it can't. Maryville. Maryville, or is it Maryville? Maryville. You know what? Let's put it like this: Maryville, Louis Vuitton? No, Louisiana. Oh, Ville Saint Mary Senior. No, that's is it? Is it what that is? No, that's No, that's not what that is. Huh. Let's listen to the name again. Is it Maury or Mary?
In Maryville, Louisiana, fire crews.
You know what? Let's check Google first. Great. Oi. Let's check Google first. Maryville, Louisiana. Ah, Mary. Okay, Mary. I should gonna say Mary, as in Merry Christmas. Mary. Say Mary, so I thought they were talking about Maryville, as in Mary, that the Catholic loves so much, Mother of God. Okay, fun fact, all Haitian women, their name are Mary, all Haitian men, their name are John, or Jean, which tell you they form the tribe of Levi. There we go. So it's pretty much in the... Wait, they don't have a Maryville here? This is weird. I'm not quite sure where exactly in Louisiana where Maryville is. Is it their coordinate? Ah, Maryville, one word, right? Maryville. There you go. All right. See what we have here. Maryville. Okay, so that's Maryville. There's Maryville High School and the River Church. Not quite sure. Antioch Baptist Church. So if you see there's two churches. There's Antioch Baptist Church and the River Church. And if you keep seeing this, that means there's ley line there. There are churches over there, and those people are under judgment. Let me zoom in a little. Boy. Oh, so it's not. Let me see if it's. Oh wow, really? They don't have. Really? Let me try to drop a pin here. I'm gonna drop someone right here. Okay. Interesting. This is mostly a small town. But let's listen to what's going on here.
Are in a race against time, trying to contain a massive wildfire that has burned nearly 12,000 acres.
Okay, how many acres, brethren? 12,000 acres. So which just told you this thing is no joke.
Pretty fast, and you can feel the air picking up. That's from the heat of the fire sucking air into the fire.
Firefighters are working overtime to get the upper hand, dropping thousands of gallons of water and fire retardant, hoping to keep the fire from burning out of control.
These fires, simply put, present a threat to the public, to our families, to our homes, our businesses.
Then again, beloved, that's their technology, okay? For those people that are so eager to give Gentiles credit, how they can manipulate the weather, they have DEWs, and they can use their technology to control or get fire at will. They can't. If they could, they would have used it a long time ago.
And our property.
Officials say
Okay, look at this.
441 wildfires have burned across the state this month, fueled by weeks of extreme drought and excessive heat.
Okay, 441 fires in the state of Louisiana. I just heard about this. I'm pretty sure there are people that lives in Louisiana like, wait, I live there, Big Liver. I have no idea what's going on. They never told them. But anything about celebrity, oh man, you got to understand those celebrities over there. Oh, that celebrity over here.
Mandatory evacuation was over several nearby towns.
There was smoke right behind my house.
Linda Schenk. All right.
Come with this big old bucket full of water.
All right, so those people are in shelter. They are awaiting Louisiana fire in Maryville.
Residents to conserve water to help fight the fires. With the number of evacuations growing, this 72-bed shelter is filling up so fast. The American Red.
The shelter is 72 bed. You know what to do. The shelter is 72 bed. You know what to do.
Cross is opening up another at a nearby church. Margaret?
Wow. Nicole, thank you.
Crazy, crazy. Let's keep on moving, beloved.
Another night living on fast food and going nowhere fast in a box store parking lot. How many trucks?
I brought 6.
You brought 6 trucks?
Yeah.
How did you Corey Tomlin will eventually be returning home with a lot more than his trucks. His cat went into labor and had 4 kittens while he was fleeing.
Maybe the stress, I guess.
The cat has 4 kittens. You know what to do.
And on day 2 of living in this Salmon Arm parking lot, his dog delivered 11 puppies.
Really stressful.
Wow.
We just want to go back home.
It's been one.
Again, beloved, we keep telling those people, but they don't get it. First of all, there weren't a lockdown. We're going to keep telling you this. So, well, the elite locked the world down in 2020. No, you were locked out. And you're going to stay out. You can't come back. This is the prophecy of the book of Joel being fulfilled. You can't come back. And it's going to get a hell of a lot more worse than what you're seeing here. And those folks always thinking like, well, we need to come back. We got to be back and things like that. No, it doesn't work like that.
1 week since fire raced over these mountains, invading communities, forcing hundreds from their homes. So, the burden has been immense.
Oh, lots of stress.
That it's a lot of stress. And you know those folks are not built for stress. They were born and raised in luxury. They were born and raised in relaxation and calmness. They are not used to calmlessness, or they are not used to being uneasy and restless or restlessness. They are not used to be in this type of situation. So with them, keep seeing the fire, keep only attacking them. I have no doubt a dude like this in this beautiful, nice area. Look at this lake, man. Lake is beautiful, beautiful tree. Man, I would love to get a lane like this. Our people come over there and chill and then, do our stuff and then go home. I have no doubt this fellow is one of those preppers. One of those survivalists that went over there and hide in the mountains, hide around here, living off grid as if they are waiting. You see, this is the problem. Those people are waiting for lies they told about nuclear war. Let me tell you something. Somebody put a great comment on our YouTube section in the comment board. The person said, in Ukraine, I believe in Japan or whatever, but I believe what I read a couple of some time ago. In Japan, they had found in Fukushima a bunch of mushrooms, brand new mushrooms that are full with melanin that are eating up the radiation. See, mushrooms is something else. All right, the mushrooms, melanated mushrooms eating radiation. Okay, just leave it like this. Okay, the fungi contains high level of melanin, a pigment that turns skin darker. That melanin absorbs radiation and turn it into chemical energy. Okay, that's what was happening in the Fukushima. Okay, every place that there is radiation, you got a melanin dark mushrooms that came and absorbed the radiation and then process it and turn it into chemical energy. And then those people are here telling you that, well, you know, when they set the nuclear weapon and the radiation alone is going to kill you. No, our people, our skin will process this thing and turn it into chemical energy. Well, what is chemical energy? What is chemical energy?
Here are some pictures that match.
Okay, well, why don't you? What is chemical energy?
Here are some pictures that match.
Oh boy. Anyway, let's see the definition. Yeah, well, it's are you familiar with well, I gotta pay for this. What was this dude name? DC Metamorphosis. See this guy right here? Oh, they're gonna make a movie? Oh, that would be cool, man. See this dude, Metamorphosis? That's what they are afraid of. This guy is the table of the element. He can literally manipulate all the elements. Water, fire, earth, air, and acids, methane, and things like that. This dude is one bad mother. Okay, that's what they are afraid of. Because you can actually metamorpho. Is that what that is? DC metamorpho. Okay, those are declassified information, all right? They are not like things they just imagine in their head, okay? It's declassified CIA information they took from Charlie Chaplin crew when they were interacted with our people. And for those of you who study great books with us, we know these things are possible and we know we can do those. That's why they told you about the fungi, the mushroom that literally absorb the radiation and then transform it into chemical energy. All right, that's how our super suit that we have on us works. So those guys, they went and hide in the forest in the hope of evading this lie they talk about. Oh, there will be nuclear explosion because that's what the Bible says. Our pastor said Russia gonna come over here and send missiles. China gonna say nothing. Our land won't. We ain't going to be destroyed here in America. None. But you are. There's no such thing as missile going to fly around and destroy our people. It won't. It won't. So those preppers, they go far away from the city because, I don't know, they'll be safe there when the grid go down. And then look what's happening.
Lots of stress.
This man has been fighting to keep his house safe while trying to visit his 101-year-old dying father who passed away.
Yeah, that's pretty tough. Yeah, again, unfortunately, he's in Cologne and we're here dealing with this.
What are you missing the most?
Power. Yeah, it's nice and quiet, but you still need power.
On the other side of the lake, the communities of Anglemont and St. Ives have been cut off for a week. Food is starting to spoil. The community association is feeding the village, doing what it can.
We really need fresh produce, lettuce, celery, anything fresh.
I think I've had like 3 nights of Mr. Noodles now.
Boy.
See, this is the life. This is the hard life they are experiencing here. And this is only the beginning. And that's what you people did unto us during the Inquisition. You deprive our people from food. And you accuse our people. If our people even, back in the Inquisition, if you even sneeze, somebody say, bless you, you can be tortured and killed for that. That's what you people did back then, okay? All right?
But it's tough to hold on to humor, surrounded by so much hardship.
I don't have words to describe it. There's so much devastation happening, right? We've been pretty lucky here.
But help is on the way. This barge is loaded down with propane, food, and other supplies on its way over to Anglemont and St. Ives.
Well, I know that there's some households running out of food, and it will be very, very important to get this in.
Yeah.
So this is the thing. You got those people stocking up on food. This thing happened like just a few days ago. I'm not quite sure. It could have been going on for months, but they just keep hiding it again. So, and then now they like, well, we running out of food. But you people you guys hoarded the food. You guys buy pretty much everything. You make everything expensive, and then now you're running out of it. Interesting. All right, let's keep on moving.
And we're very excited.
Nobody knows when normalcy will return, but they are sure over all of this. Jamie Dog, Global News, Anglemont, BC.
Just went down.
As the first fires burned on the outskirts of Lahaina, Shane True couldn't know how inadequate his garden hose would be.
You get all this wind blowing and now you get a fire. That was fuel in a matter of minutes.
In spite of wind and fire warnings, authorities were not prepared and have been on the defensive ever since. Maui's mayor this week said he was unaware of the extent of the crisis as it unfolded.
Of course not. Of course not. Why would you be aware of it? The mighty one say, I'm going to come in like a thief in the night. That's how it attack you. See, the 83 lies so much. They change so much in the Bible, in the other books, in the holy books, in the esoteric books, in the occult book, in the mysticism books. They ended up confusing themselves. Usually when things happen, brethren, things like that, they happen to us, like people that look like us. Either they happen in the hood, in Haiti, Jamaica, especially in Africa. They will like literally take this and then run with it. Say, well, you people, you know, if you had a better government, if you could have governed yourself, if you could have, you know, be master of your own selves, if you didn't need us here, you would have been able to stop this fire. If it was us, we would have stopped it. We would have been aware and did this, did that, up until now.
I can't tell you what contributed to what.
As hurricane winds intensified east of Maui, the dry grasslands were a perfect fuel for any spark blown by the winds down into Lahaina. It all happened so quickly. At 9 a.m. on August the 8th, that small morning fire was declared under control. At 9:26, a warning was issued for hurricane winds. Electrical workers couldn't keep up with power lines coming down. By 3:30, multiple fires had flared up. Evacuations had begun.
See, they have to find a way to explain this to you. They have to find a way to say, hey, this thing was caused by electrical wire and a hurricane wind. That's what it was, okay? And then happened. When we keep telling you Pluto is in the mist, Pluto is in the house of Aquarius. Now it's retrograded back to Capricorn. It's going to be back in January the 24th and stay there for 20, 30, 40 years. I don't know. And when it does, like we know here, Pluto is the Black George of horses, a.k.a. The king's little brother. Okay? Thank you. All right. A.k.a. Cain's little brother, the Black George that was murdered by his own big brother, okay? So he become the Black George, and then his horse is Pluto, his home is Capricorn. And his house is Capricorn, and then he rule over Saturn. Those are the things that we study in private, and that the Mighty One sent unto us. We knew the moment Pluto get here, things are going to be upside down for those folks. Let's keep on moving.
At 4:45, fires were burning in many neighborhoods. For hours, residents desperately tried to escape. At 9:45 p.m., the Coast Guard was rescuing people who'd fled into the ocean. By midnight, fires were out of control. Lahaina was being utterly destroyed. Many residents received no warnings. Sirens in the community were left silent.
Do you regret not sounding the sirens?
I do not.
The fire chief said those sirens, primarily for tsunami warnings, could have sent people running towards the flames. He later resigned.
We're not stupid. We know what a fire looks like.
As downed power lines sparked fires, the utility kept the power on. Turning it off would have disconnected vital communications. The governor says there is a lot to investigate.
We will get to the bottom of exactly how the fire started, how...
And let me tell you how they're going to do this. You see, 83, they never take responsibility for anything. They're going to investigate this thing and blame it on somebody that look like us. Just like, remember the pancake that happened in Miami and Sunny Isle? What did they do? They investigated and they blame it on the security guard. They said it was her fault. If she did pull the alarm, everybody would have been saved. And they sued the company for over $1 billion. They sued the security company, brethren, for $1 billion and more for a building that collapsed. A building that was built by a bunch of contractors. You don't even know those people. Yet they sue the company the sister was working for those of you who remember. Okay, let's see if we can get the video that we are talking about here. All right. That's beloved brother Remedy H. We always advise the people to go check him. Eat the meat, spit out the bone, bring the brother peace. Don't go argue with him because you don't know what he's saying. Everybody got a little piece of the truth. Go listen to the brother, okay? Now, beloved, let's check the place. Sunny Isle building collapse, security guard survive. Okay, this is the sister. Happened 2 years ago, okay? Surfside security guard describe escaping collapse condo. Let's watch the whole thing so people will understand what's going on here.
Exclusive, we're hearing from South Florida's security guard working at the Champlain Towers. She's describing the tense moments at the scene, just moments after the condo collapse. She's in the body cam footage from the scene, and now she's sharing her story for the first time. Local 10's Rosh Lowe is live with the exclusive. Rosh.
An incredible story. When we saw that body camera video yesterday and we saw the security guard, we said, we have to hear from her. We have to hear her story, and now for the first time, she is sharing that story.
So you're able to get out from the desk, you go through the window, and then you're able to get down to there to the garage, and that's where the people are screaming, help me, help me.
Yeah, the people are screaming, help me through the garage. And also,
Shamoka Furman was on the job 5 months as a security guard at the Champlain Tower South. You can see her here moments after the condo collapsed talking to Surfside police.
Are you okay?
Unknown non-injuries right now.
Are you okay? Do you want fire to check you out?
Yeah,
Fire's right here.
Look, I was security.
Okay.
Right?
Are people... what fell?
They gotta get out of there.
What collapsed?
I don't know.
For the first time, she shares her story of those early morning hours.
all I remember is the building shaking. It felt like an earthquake.
I don't even know how I made it out of there through the grace of God.
You hear what she said? She said, I don't even know how I made it out of there. And we know how she made it because she thought that she went through a window. Okay, she was on the first floor. The whole building collapsed on top of her, yet she find a window open onto her. She jumped into the window. Next thing she know, she's walking in the middle of the street.
I said I had to get out, but guess what? I couldn't get out. You know, I had to figure out a way to escape. It was dark. I ended up going through like a window. A window.
Shamoka has not been able to work, suffering from the trauma of what she saw and heard. As you are escaping through the rubble of the garage, you are actually hearing people screaming.
Yes.
Screaming.
They were still screaming. Remember when the cop came in, and then the guy said, the guy that was under the rubble, he was like, holy shit, we gotta get out. He said, how many people are out there? The guy said, a lot of us. He said, we are pinned down. Please help us.
Help me, yelling.
Yeah.
Please, please don't leave me. I haven't been able to work. It's been very hard. Like, thank you, God, for saving my life.
This was symbolic that the Holy One crushed everybody else and she survived because she's exempt from the trouble that was going on out there. And you saw it well, Bridget. Every single person that perished on this thing were Ish and Elamites. They were Ish, Elamites, Edomites, and all the others. And their names were Gabriel, Michael, the lane owner, Patel, and all that. The sister, out of everyone, she was the only one who survived. And guess what they did? They went after her. They literally say she caused that. And they sue the company she was working for $1 billion. That's what they say when they say we're gonna investigate the thing. They're gonna find a way. They will find a way. Even though or somebody that look like us past there, they will concoct some kind of effed up thing, say, we're on the camera, this dude came here 2 weeks ago, he threw some kind of thing in there. We thought the fire was started by lightning, but it was this guy that did it. Okay, so that's what those people said when you hear them saying, oh, we're going to investigate. They're going to see if they can blame this thing and or someone that looked like us, you know, because that's what they are able to do. Always put the blame on ourselves. They used to get away with them, things like that forever. They will commit rape and robbery, kill people, murdering and steal everything, and then they blame it on one of us, and then we went to prison for life, or we get tortured and beaten and killed. Not this time. Okay?
Our emergency procedures and protocols need to be strengthened.
It now appears early fires were not properly mopped up. The disaster is a hard lesson, and not just for officials in Hawaii.
It's a ticking time bomb.
UBC's Dwayne Tennant is an expert who had his own front row seat to the recent fires in Kelowna. He says governments everywhere must do more to manage grass and woodlands near communities that will increasingly fuel wildfires.
Rather than constantly being reactive and
Dwayne Tennant and Victoria, you know what to do. Victoria.
Dealing with emergencies, but we need to be able to control the severity of these fires by engaging in fuel management.
Back in Maui, officials are under intense scrutiny once again as they look now for the dead. Eric Sorensen, Global News.
Officials are under, a lot of scrutiny. Like, what is it? You see, this is the problem I'm having with 83. You know damn well those so-called officials didn't elect them to do their job. You elect them to go on top of us to keep us in our place. You elect the police, the firefighters to keep us so-called black folk where we at. When it comes for them to do their real job, when a disaster like that happens, there's nothing they can do. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to do it. They just sit there. But if you need the black neighborhood to burn down, you get all those police. You give them the white hood, okay? You give them their immunities, and then at night they drive into their cars and then put their black faces on and burn down our neighborhood and get away with it. That they know how to do. They know how to destroy things. You want the hood to be destroyed right now, those people will just fly and drop bombs and destroy everything. And then they will have somebody that look exactly like us and telling you none of this happened. It wasn't the military. It was some kind of gas pipe and stuff. Mind your own business. Go to church. Go vote. Those people don't know anything to do when it comes to saving. They can only destroy. That's why the Holy One said the truth is not in them. You know, this is Esau's trouble, beloved. Okay, be at peace. There'll be no Jacob's trouble. We made many videos about Jacob's trouble. We even have a thumbnail, a playlist. We have a playlist right here called Jacob's Trouble. We got few video. We have few video for Jacob's Trouble. And we haven't made a video on Jacob's Trouble for a while, but we used to make back then 2-3 years ago. Here we go. See this playlist, Jacob's Trouble. All right. Jacob's Trouble 2 years ago. For the chosen, there will be light, joy, and peace. But for you, the empires, there will be a curse. That's what Enoch said in the book of Enoch. All right. Then kill Sitting Bull, the medicine man. Okay, we used to do a lot of lectures. Okay, they're now about to get Negroes and stuff. Okay, now this is one of my favorite books. That's like my 4th or 5th. How long we are into this? Okay, this is like my 4th or my 5th book. A book of Enoch, chapter 5, brothers. Okay, read the whole chapter 5. It's very important. Understand this, brothers. When they are talking about in this book where they are talking about the trees, for instance, observe ye how the trees cover themselves with green leaves and bear fruits. Wherefore give ye heed and know with regard to all his works, and recognize how he that liveth, for he ever hath made them so. So we know for a fact the angel of the tree is Kabo. This thing, okay. We were studying part of Jacob's Trouble, which is the lynching is part of Jacob's Trouble. Okay, first Negro at West Point knifed by fellow cadets. Texans lynched one Negro. They didn't lynch the one Negro because they didn't have the right Negro in the first place. Okay, this is the 100 years lynching. Okay, that was 100 years of the 400 years we were going through the lynching. Okay, that's what those people were doing to us, doing Jacob's Trouble, and then they tell you all those things are nothing, or you're gonna go through worse. Get out of here, man. Okay. Oh boy. There you go. Let's keep on moving.
A hellish situation no one wants to be in. Eyewitness video footage shows smoke billowing from an apartment, and the dramatic moment a woman clung to a cable to escape a burning building in Buenos Aires, Argentina. The harrowing video shows the 65-year-old dangling from her building over the street. Then the cable snaps. Officials said the woman suffered blows to her head and burns to 70% of her body and was taken to a local hospital. Now officials are tasked with figuring out what caused the fire.
There we go. And then they're going to tell you, oh, well, there was like a Negro maintenance man went there, smoke a blunt, and then leave the blunt in there and things like that. How long we are into this thing? All right. Now, beloved, what is it? What seems to be the issue? Why is it like every single time you turn on the news or you're watching your YouTube recommendation videos, it is always something bad that has to do with 83? Okay, and why? Because, well, Genesis 15 verse 13, and he said unto Abram, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. 16:19, 2019, we serve all 400 years of Jacob's trouble. Okay, and before that we were serving, it seems like we served 400 years 4 times. We served 400 years in the first part. We serve 400 years in the second part. We serve 400 years in the third part. We serve another 400 years here in the fourth part. Okay, it's 1600 years in total when you look at it. Because what those people, what the so-called the Gentiles, okay, were doing, okay, we were in the third part, which is Europe. Okay, we were starting to be taking down during the 100-year war between England and France.
According to CN, the 100 Years' War was a long struggle between England and France over succession to the French throne. It lasted from 1337 to 1453, so it might more accurately be called the 116 Years' War. The war starts off with several stunning successes on Britain's part, and the English forces dominate France for decades.
Okay, so that was not them. It was our people who were fighting each other, okay, for powers, and that's when the Mighty One, he made us start fighting, and then he was weakening us, just like he's going to make the Gentiles fighting each other, and then he was strengthening the Gentiles. Remember, the war started 1337 and 1453, then like 29 years later, those Gentiles took over in 1492. Okay, look at 1337 to 1453. We were fighting each other during the 100-year war. Okay, let me get some of the... And we have studied this book and many of the books. Those were Israelites, all right? That's nothing. That's when Esau especially was serf unto us. They were servant unto us, and then we were fighting, and we got blindsided. The so-called the French, the true French, or the so-called the Haitian, the true English were the so-called the Judites, the true Irish, the Jamaicans, and then the Judites, the Black Americans, and we were doing a lot of stuff back then. Okay, and a lot of our brothers, they joined onto the Gentiles, tried to convert us to other religion, and we were fighting. Okay, We were fighting a lot, okay? So Joan of Arc came in and all that stuff. And the Black Prince, the 100-Year War, the Black Prince. Okay? Edward, I believe it's King Edward, made the Prince of Wales, 1343. Edward would fight with distinction of both England, great victories against the French during the first phase of the 100 Years' War. Okay, they call it the Black Prince because he was actually a darker skinned brother. And if you look at the ancient, the whole statue, it's a black Negro man. Okay, so we were doing a lot of stuff. Then from 1453, when we were like trying to finish with the war, and the Mighty One did this to us, the bubonic plague, Europe.
According to Mayo Clinic,
when was the bubonic plague in Europe?
Infection that's transmitted. According to Wikipedia, the Black Death was a bubonic plague pandemic occurring in Western Eurasia and North Africa from 1346 to 1353.
All right, so the Mighty One began the weakening us with the bubonic plague, and then it weakened us with the wars, and then Esau was able to take over. It's pretty much the same sequence. He weakened the nation with the plague in 2020, and then he will weaken them with a great war, and then we will take him over. Okay, and then 1453, when the 100-Year War done, the Papa Bull.
Here is information from Wikipedia.
Okay, and when was the first Papal Bull? Here we go.
According to Wikipedia, papal bulls have been...
Okay. It was in the 13th century... oh boy, they don't give the date. Usually they give the date. And then they got the Papa Bull in 1493. They were destroying our people in the third part. We were done. And then in 1492 they came here upon the fourth part, repeat the same thing, but worse. Okay, so that's what they were doing. And that's why you see all those fires are happening, and then the Mighty One is purging them out. Okay. Okay, this is in Turkey. All right, let's just enjoy that. All right, we're going to watch the whole thing.
Al orayı cehennem! Çık 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 çık! Baba çık baba! Baba! Baba çık gel! Baba gel baba gel baba gel! Gel baba! Evet. Gel baba gel! Olan oldu baba gel! Yangın yeri. Eyvah, inşallah hayvanlar kaçar. Bizi de tehdit etmeye başladı. Hemen inmemiz lazım. Buradan çık 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 çık! 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 Ablam sende, ablam sende! Çık dışarı! Abi bin! Bin arabaya! Bin arabaya!
Oh. Yangın her yerde, her yerde. Oh. Bas, bas, bas. Tamam, artık gelir bu. Allah'ım ya, kurtar ya Rabbi. Mehmet gir bak.
All right, so you see how those people, those guys almost burn, how they almost burn out. Okay. All right. That is because the so-called Turkey-ish people over there had a hand on our destruction during the Inquisition, aka Jacob's trouble. Okay. All right. And all they can do, beloved, is just stand there and watch. There's nothing they can do. Alright, that's their technology. Okay, that's their technology. They can't do anything when it comes to this fire. Okay, there's nothing they can do about it. All they can do is just stand and watch. Alright. Okay, let's keep on moving. Anyway, so then again, beloved, the reason is Genesis 15 verse 13, we're done with that. And then Genesis 15 verse 14, and that nation whom they shall serve will I judge, and the Holy One is judging the nation through the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham. We are in plague number 2, fiery conflagration of the cities. All their plagues are happening at once, brethren, but mainly right now what we keep seeing is the fiery of those places being burnt down. Okay, so this is over there in India. All right, watch this. That's happening over there in India. Okay, look at this. Look at this. All right, look at those homes. Landslide, because the mighty one is sweeping them off the land over there in India. India is not the land of the so-called Indian that you see over there. They are not the original people. Okay, they took us down over there in India, China, Japan, all over the world, all over, and that's why you see things like that are happening. That's why you see everywhere. If it's not fire, it's flood. If it's not flood, it's tornadoes. If it's not tornadoes, something else. Okay. Oh, well, wow! Look at this. Look at the house. Look at this. Look at that. Okay. Look at this. The buildings just collapse. Because the Holy One is angry, and they look at this, look at that. All right, They are the Holy One is angry, man. Is angry because he remembered their sins. Although we may not know, we don't know, he does. Okay, look at this. All right, crazy. Well, we give the mighty one great praise, great glory. Heavenly Father, thank you for remember us. Thank you for indeed sending Jacob's trouble upon us back then. That was the only way for us to humble ourselves and come back unto you. And we say thank you for reinstate our people. Thank you for giving us the power back. Thank you for turning your face towards us and away from our enemy. Yes, indeed, we've been marked for years, centuries, even millennia. And then now, this is the payment. Now this is the judgment. Now we are watching in real time, beloved, how the Gentiles, the 83, are being destroyed. And there's nothing they can say about it. The only thing they can say, it's fake. The only thing they can see, this mud sludge slide going on, they'll say, this is fake, Big Levi. They make this in a computer, try to scare you. I have a friend that lives in India. It says none of this thing is happening over there. He said that's not true. Nothing. India is flourishing. They're just landing on the moon, Big Levi. That's like, nobody died. Everybody's surviving this, and then no money was lost and things like that. That's the only thing they can do, deny it. Why? Because they are sociopath, narcissists, and psychopath. All they can do is deny. Just lie, and they're gonna keep holding to the lie. Even the lie have to kill them, which is the lie is killing them. That's what it is. So yeah. Okay. The flood, which is plague number 10 right here. Okay, thunder voices. Good grief. Thunder voices. Thunder voices and destroying earthquake. Okay, thunder voices literally mean the weather. Okay, let's keep on moving.
The silence on this quiet street in Uniontown. Just a glimpse of what neighbors on Carnation Avenue are feeling today.
And we've been blessed to know the kids from the beginning, and since they were babies till now. It's just heartbreaking.
They were very, very good in helping the community.
Ed Gazdaco and his wife Denise are still in shock. Their neighbors of 17 years, Jason and Melissa Dunham, and their kids.
Jason and Melissa and their children.
15-year-old Renee, 12-year-old Amber, and 9-year-old Evan are gone.
They were a wonder.
Okay, so that's what's going on out there, beloved. And this is a lot of people are just finding out there's a lot of 988 being died around the in the midst of the Gentiles. But then again, brethren, this thing been going on for a long time. Ever since 2020 kicks in, those people been taking themselves out. That's why they need the so-called migrant to come over there and then, causing trouble and try to keep you distracted. Oh, the migrants over there. Worry about that. Worry about that. No, a lot of those migrants, they come here for a very specific purpose. And most of them will be surprised. If not all of them, okay?
Family, we felt like they were part of our family.
That's why it's hard to believe what happened. Uniontown police say they received a well-being call Thursday evening after Melissa failed to show up for work and the kids missed 2 days of school.
Okay, so Melissa, I'm not quite sure if she took the kids out or the husband. Well, it's 5 family members. I'm assuming the husband did or she did. Okay, this is their future, brethren, okay? Those are young kids. She's 15, she's 12, he's 9. Okay, they're all young children, and then boom.
When officers arrived,
noticed some packages were on the front porch. Noticed some.
Oh boy. Again, let me enlarge the images. As you can see here, the number of the house is 13305. 1 plus 3 equal 4. 4 plus 3 equals 7. 7 plus 0 equals 7. 7 plus 5. You know what to do. You know why this thing is happening. Let's keep on moving.
Noticed some packages were on the front porch. Noticed some things were just not quite right.
All 5 family members were found in their bedrooms. According to the Stark County Coroner's Office, they died from gunshot wounds.
From who?
Jason Dunham, whose wound appeared to be self-inflicted.
Okay, the husband did it.
First responders are struggling.
I've been out here 23 years, and it's the worst scene that I've ever been a part of.
And at Lake Local Schools, grief counselors are helping a community in mourning.
We have a very tight-knit, faith-based community.
Yeah. Well, there you go. There you go. Faith-based community, you Christians. And how you guys going to tell the other Christians what happened to those good Christians? You see, beloved, there are so much going on in the community in the 83s community that we are not aware of. For instance, remember we had made a video. Let me see if we can get that video for the nation, because everything we say here, we bring receipt. We are not making things up, okay? It's not something we just make up. And we will watch this after we're going to watch this. Man, we made a video recently, one of our Esau's Trouble videos. Oh, come on. Anyway, we made one of the video recently. It's called 988 in there. Yes, is that what that is? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Esau's Trouble. Be aware of the Black Georges, Brigitte and Baron, husband and wife, bank collapse, 988 incoming 988. Okay, let's click on it. Okay, when the CVB bank thing crash and all that. Okay, piggy banks went belly up, and the great incoming surge of 988, stay out of it. We did tell the people, that was 5 months ago we posted this, and that even before that, the whole cryptocurrency thing crashed. The whole garbage, those people put their hand on something that was so pure, so beautiful, the whole crypto thing, but they effed it up. Okay, they monopolize it. They bring all the so-called the elite, those guys that got money already. They didn't even need that. They came in this thing and they destroyed. All right. So we told you there was gonna be a lot of 988 incoming. So now you never know, man. You never know this. What would go in the head? Oops. Oh boy. Did I? Oh boy. Oh man, I closed all the video. Ah, crap. Let me see if I can there's just this damn history. Recently closed. Okay. Let me see if I can. Okay. There we go. That's the one that we were watching. All right, brethren, let me put all of them in there, okay? Yeah, this freaking all right, I think we got it back. This mouse, I don't know why I keep doing this to brand new mouse. Anyway, so Black Georges, Brigitte, 988, stay out of it, because we know there was going to be a lot of things going on with those people. Now, again, beloved, like we said, you never know what was going on with those family. You know, whenever 83 cannot take care of their own, for instance, when they can take care of their children, you know, instead of letting them go or letting them leave, they take them out with them. Okay, and the kids that are no more, they didn't have a chance to go up to do anything. They didn't even know life. Okay, the father probably was struggling financially. Most likely, he lost a lot of money. We don't know when. We just speculate. Forgive us, mighty one, for speculating, but that's what happened. And when those people take themselves out like this, the husband, cursed be the husband, cursed be the wives, cursed be their children, cursed be their family, because that's what the prayer we were saying, and the prayers are working. The 40-day fasts are still working. So that's why you're seeing all those things happening in the midst of 83. And those things, one of the main reasons why it happened, because they did those things to us. They killed our husbands, our wives, our children, siblings, offsprings. They just killed them during Jacob's trouble, okay? There is a email that a brother sent on to me. I'm going to just show a couple pictures out of it, okay? There you go. Okay, is it recording? Okay, it's recording. Okay, this is what you people were doing to us during the Inquisition. You would take our women, strip them bare, nail them on a piece of course, tie them upside down, and do stuff unto them. Okay, you would put them tie them up under fire and wash them. Those are the women. You can see the breasts, and tie them upside down and crucify them upside down. And you guys would just tie up their hair in a rope, and then tie up the hair in the same rope that this girl is being hanged. And then you would put weight on their feet. And then you would tie their hands behind their back. You would tie up weight upon their feet, and then tie one hand up, and you put 400-500 pounds in each leg, and then tear them up, and then leave them there until they die, until they confess they are witches, until they confess they are heretic, until they confess like they are against the Catholic Church, against until they accept Jesus Christ. That's how Christianity was forced upon our people in the third part. And then you came here, you did the same thing over there. You went in Africa also, you did the same thing. That's what you guys did. And you don't want people to talk about things like that. You don't want people to bring things like this, okay? That's what you people are doing to our men and women. Okay, you will tie up our men behind their 2 hands behind their back, and then you put giant rocks in their back and crush their legs and crush their hands and crush their heads. That's what you people were doing, okay? All right? Okay? You will take our men and then you will tie 1 feet up, put them up, and then put a fire under them while you are beating him. You're beating him until the body roasted, they die. Okay, you will hang our men with their hand tied up and put weight on their feet and beat them until they said, I accept the Lord Jesus Christ as my Savior. I renounce the laws of Moses, and I am now a born Christian again. And then you will have let them go. That's how you spread your religion of loving and caring, okay? All right, this is in Latin. The Igle Instrumenti, I believe this is the book of instrument of torture. Instrument of torture. This is in Latin. That's why those people don't want you to read anything in Latin. Oh, don't read anything in Latin because it's the language of the devils, the language of the woman, the language of the enemy. Don't read it. And then when you see something like that, you won't read it because you won't even look at it. You see, you don't need to read to know exactly what's going on with things like that. You don't need to read, okay? All you can see is the images, all right? We will go into this within another, in my other channel. We will watch much more. We will go into depth about this because we got a lot to show the people doing Jacob's trouble, aka the Inquisition. Excuse me. When we were suffering. All right, we went to a lot, brothers. Okay, our people, we went to a lot. Okay, don't let anyone telling you you're gonna go to Jacob's trouble again. You already went to it. All right. So let's watch this one, and then we're gonna close with that, and then we're going to go to part 2. Okay. Not quite sure what's going on. Oof. What's going on here? Oh, good grief. Oh my. Oh. Wow. Oh man. Oh, good God. Wow. Let's watch this again. Okay, the firefighters are here. Woo! Woo! Wow! This is the power of the Holy One, man. Everywhere is fiery conflagration. See how everybody run for their lives? See how everybody run for their lives? They did not stay in the ground and shoot this fire. Okay, let's watch this again. I believe I saw a number here. Okay, I saw a number. Oh, it's blurry, but I saw it. Okay. There we go. There you go. It's blurry, but you see it. Give the mighty one great praise, great glory. You can't make this up. You can't. You can't. Let me see if we have a beat here. So we can it stopped working. The audio driver stopped working. This is what I despise with well, with reason, of course. Any little thing, it will just stop working. Oh man. Oh boy. Oh man, I don't know which I'm not quite sure which beat will play, if even will play. Nothing missing? Oh, usually something is missing. Okay, let's close this. Huh? Let's close that. See if it will play. I don't know if it will. It won't. It won't play. See the preferences. See what's the boy. Okay, all right. Is it playing? Okay, it's playing a little. Yeah, there's a lot of things missing in there, and it's not. Well, I wanted to play a song and give the Holy One great glory, but everything seems to be missing in there. Yep, you miss REs. They all missing, and they won't play well. Let me see if we can take this and then watch the explosion again. Yeah. Watch this. Number 12. Yeah. Yo, you think you can come over here and then come out in our land and spend your time over there? The Mosai going to bring the explosion upon you. Look at you running. Look at you fleeing. Yeah. You can't stand the mighty one, the glory. You can't stand the mighty one, fire. Yeah. You do not have technology. Yeah. You do not have anything. You can control the weather. The Mosai is in the midst. Look at this explosion. The angel is in the midst. 12 tribes, the 12 zodiac sign. The mighty one is within us. There's nothing you can do. It's just sit there, relax, and watch back. Watch how your blessing is being burned and taking over. Yeah. Watch the fire, the smoke billowing in the sky. Yeah, U-turn, make a U-turn. You can't approach the heat. The heat is sucking up the air. You can't breathe. Hey, look at you guys fleeing. Look at you guys running. Look at you guys cowering around. Remember what you did to Black Wall Street? The same thing is happening to you worldwide. We know this thing is happening in Crevadia, Romania, August the 26th, 2023. Crevadia, hey, the Mosai is everywhere. Is in your midst. You are going to run. This is Esau's trouble. The trouble is in the midst. Look at this glory. Holy, holy, holy fire. Holy, holy, holy fire. Holy, holy, holy fire. Holy, 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 holy fire. Holy, 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 holy fire. Holy, holy, holy fire. Holy, holy, holy fire. Holy, 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 holy fire. Holy, 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 holy fire. Uriel is in the midst. Gabriel is in the midst. Michael is in the midst. Raphael is in the midst. Debael is in the midst. Yeah, there is nothing you can do. Yeah, we give the Most High glory. That's why make a U-turn. Boom. Hey, make a U-turn. Make a U-turn. Make a U-turn. Yeah. Boom. Yeah. Holy, 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 holy fire. Holy, 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 holy fire. Yeah. Woo. Got the beautiful mushroom over there, man. Yeah. Woo. Give the Most High praise. Give the Most High glory. Give the Most High praise. Give the Most High glory. Give the Most High praise. Give the Most High glory. One day just I can get away with this. They keep talking about Jacob's trouble, but when you look at it, is this a trouble? It's the trouble of all 83. This is the trouble of the one that troubling us. You can run left, you can run right, you can hide under your bed, you will be found. This is justice, this is the Most High. is in the midst of 83. Hey, give the mighty one glory. Hey, give the mighty one praises. You think you're gonna get away with this? You cannot get away with that. The mighty one is indeed in here. The mighty one is indeed in there. Yes, yes. Beloved brothers and sisters. Yes. We're back with the music, man. We're gonna spend some time, give the Messiah great praise, great glory. Yeah. Yeah. Glory. Yeah. It's the glory upon us. Glory. It's the glory. The glory. Our praises. Our praises. I say glory. Yeah. Glory. The praises. The praises. The glory, yeah, the glory, yes, the praises, yeah, the praises, yes, the glory, yeah, the glory, yes, the praises, yeah, the praises, yeah. The Messiah is in the midst, you must run. You can't stand before the power of the Holy One. You can't stand before the might of the Mighty One. Your glory, you have to run, because the Messiah, glory 1, the glory 2, the glory 3, the glory 4, and the glory 5, the glory 6, the glory 7, and the glory 8, and the glory 9, the glory 10, the glory 11, and the glory 12. 12 glory for the mighty one. A great glory is in the midst of us. Hey, a glory, glory, glory. Yeah, a glory. Don't cry now. Yeah, don't cry now. Yeah, give the glory. Yeah, don't cry now. Yeah, give the glory. Hey, only explosion, fiery conflagration is in the midst of 83. You think you're gonna get away with this? You think you all the things that you done to our people, and at the end you're going to be raptured? Run for your life. Yeah, flee for your life. Run, yeah, run for your life. Yeah, flee for your life, because you can't stand before the mighty one. Glory, give the glory, give him glory, give him glory. Where's the Holy Spirit? Glory, give the glory, give the glory, give the glory. Hey, the Holy Spirit is in the midst of us. Our guardian angel in the midst of us. Yeah, the mighty one is in the midst. Yeah, the archangels is in the midst. The elemental of fire, the salamander, they on the midst fighting the firefighter. Yeah, this is what's going on. Beloved, let them run. Yeah, beloved, let them be dismayed. Beloved, let them be ashamed. Beloved, let them be moved over here. We won't be dismayed. We won't be moved. We won't be dismayed. Oh, we won't be moved. We are steady on our path. We won't run. We won't hide. Yeah. We won't go off grid and hide. Yeah. We won't go hide in Africa. Yeah. We won't go hide in Haiti. Yeah. We won't go hide anywhere. Yeah. We stand our ground. We will move when the mighty one says so. The mighty one is here. Yeah, the mighty one, yeah, the mighty one, yeah, the mighty one, yeah. Glory, the glory, yeah, the glory, yeah, the glory. Hey, glory, man. Glory is in the midst, beloved brothers. Give the mighty one glory. Dance, damn you, dance for the Lord. Dance like David, dance for the mighty one. Yes, bob your head for the Holy One. Our power's back. Yeah, our power's back. Yeah, our power's back. He's back. Our power back. Our power back. Yeah, he's back. He's back. Glory, the glory, the glory. The glory, 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 glory. Give the mighty glory, glory, hey. Give the mighty glory, glory, glory. Give the mighty glory, glory, glory. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Don't you dare. Don't you ever dare. Oh boy, it's been a while ever since we had some music going on. We love it. Oh man, I'm out of breath. I'll see you folks in part 2. All right, I'll see you guys in part 2.